You see, the reason that I've always believed there must be something is because no atheist has ever been able to explain to me what was here before nothing. In other words, if you subscribe to the Big Bang Theory, for example, okay, it's a theory, it's, I get it, but what was there before the Big Bang? And then there's always this awkward silence in the conversation where they say, well, we don't know. Because the human brain can't compute what was there before nothing, or even what the concept of nothing is, then I'm firmly of the belief that there must be something superior out there, which lends support to my theory that there is an afterlife, because there was a pre-life that we can't even get our heads around.
So where were you before you were born, Piers?
I've no idea. But if I ask you what was there before nothing, what's your answer?
Okay, so you've touched on some deep issues here. Cosmologists can go all the way back to close to the Big Bang. After that, it's just pure mathematics, and we hit a epistemological wall. There's different theories about what could have been before the Big Bang, but this is like asking what's north of the North Pole. Nothing. It's like, what time was it before time began? There was no time. So at some point, we just have to say,
even as you say that, hang on. None of that actually makes any sense, does it? What was there before time or nothing? Well, what's nothing? What is that?
That's right. What is nothing?
But my point being, the human brain cannot comprehend it. Therefore, there must be something superior to the human brain.
Okay. The first part is correct, but you made a move there where you say, therefore. How about just therefore we don't know? And full stop. And that's okay to just say we don't know. But filling in a different version, well, therefore the afterlife. Well, which one? The Catholic version? The Hindu version, the Buddhist version, the consciousness is everything, the panpsychism version. In other words, there's tons and tons of different theories about the afterlife and the soul and immortality and the mind, but there's no convergence of evidence to one particular religious belief being the correct one.
For me, it's quite convincing that there's a reality to survival of the mind after death. The question as to why the spiritual nature of the mind means that we have an afterlife really goes back to Thomas Aquinas and to some excellent ancient philosophers who addressed that question. And they pointed out that a spirit is not the kind of thing that can die. When your body dies, it disintegrates, but a spirit can't really disintegrate, so that we are naturally immortal. We have natural immortal souls, and that it's really not even possible for our soul to die. But there's also a lot of scientific evidence, and the near-death experiences are pretty good scientific evidence.